Okay, so AI is obviously the hot topic everywhere in tech at the moment. It does have a role to play. So in Purview, we've got things like trainable classifiers. So these are machine learning algorithms that we train to recognize specific types of sensitive content that can come in different formats. So things like invoices or CVs. So we can recognize them. We can then use that to classify them and label them and make sure they're protected appropriately. Credit card details are actually much easier than things like CVs and invoices. So a credit card number is very predictable. It's always 16 digits. It conforms to a checksum. It conforms to the Loon algorithm. You've usually got some supporting information near it, so it will usually come with an expiration date as well. So simple pattern matching using something called sensitive information types is usually enough for that. Things like CVs, invoices, contracts, they're actually more challenging because you haven't got those same predictable patterns. They can come in all kinds of different formats. If you think about the number of CVs you've seen and the different ways they're presented, the different ways they're laid out, that needs a more flexible approach, and that's where that machine learning approach comes in, where you're basically showing it several hundred examples of a CV, so it learns to recognize CVs in different formats, and you're using that to recognize and classify that content. Okay, so I wouldn't say Copilot can help with data governance. I think data governance can help with Copilot. So if you're rolling out a generative AI tool, so Copilot for Microsoft 365, it's drawing on all the data you've got access to from across Microsoft 365 and anything else that you've connected to it. You're going to get better responses from Copilot if the data that you're storing is accurate and not duplicated and it's up to date and so on. So for example, if I ask Copilot a question about annual leave entitlements, but in SharePoint I'm storing 4 different versions of our annual leave policy, Copilot's not going to know what to do with that. Chances are we're going to get some bad advice. So getting data governance right definitely has a role to play in getting ready to make the most of tools like Copilot.